the grave. Hey my thrifties, welcome back to another Thrifting Thursdays. We are here at the Bougie Goodwill and I'm filming on my phone. I have my camera, but I forgot my SD card. What is my life? So if it looks a little cray as far as the footage, I'm using my phone. That is why. Secondly, I looked all cute this morning, but I just left the gym. So if I look a little extra glowy, we just killed it at the gym. But nonetheless, the store has been open for an hour. Let's get in here and see if we can find any gems. I'm trying something new where I am coming on a Thursday. Thrifting Thursdays, we're gonna try a Thursday. I mentioned in last week's video that Friday seemed to be the sweet spot, so I'm gonna hit up 2 days, hopefully for you guys this week for this edition. Thursday, let's see if it's any good, shall we? And we can rule it in or rule it out. Let's go thrifties. Looking at the glassware pieces first. Have y'all seen everybody on TikTok making these candle plates? And then I saw my girl Danielle make one. I am kicking myself for not picking up some pieces here. Look at these little dainty glasses. These would have been perfect for taper candles. We're going to be doing a 90s movie night. We're watching Practical Magic, so it's just on point to be doing some type of candle tray, and getting all your pieces from the thrift is the way. However, taper candles are $1 million. If y'all know a place where they are cheaper, please let me know down below. This green glass, $5 for this. I wanted it so bad, but couldn't make myself pay $5 for it. Y'all let me know if that's like a gem I should have picked up. I love the wall art. I love the brown in this. Passed on it though, left it behind, but did love it. They also had some other different art that I'm showing y'all, and I should have gotten this, but I'm trying to steer away from any word art. But America has only 3 cities, New York, San Francisco, and New Orleans. If you are new, I am close to NOLA, so that just makes sense. Lots of saint stuff I saw today. Look, that trick or treat sign is still there. I want it so bad, but not the other stuff. And then we all agreed that mirrors are a no-no. They're a no-no for the thrift, but this one was really cute. I love that it is round. I left it though because I believe in all that crap. Then they had some wicker trash cans. They actually had 2 of them. They were in really good condition, and I would have spray painted them if I got them. You know how I am, but I left them behind for somebody else that loves them as is. Loved the color of this vase. Love this red color. $8 for that. Y'all let me know if that's too much. Also, we have this decorative piece you could put some floral in. Thought the brown color was pretty. And I wanted these candle like brass sticks so bad, but I'm going to show y'all that they are not even. Are they supposed to flip over? I don't even know if they are candlesticks. That's what they looked like to me, but they were like wobbling all over the place. So I left them, but I loved them. I'm looking for some like that. Then we saw this little round brown vase. Really loved that piece. And then we had some Christmas at this store. We're shopping on a Thursday first. Had a little bobblehead frosty. I love these season greetings little trays here, but why do we need 100 of them? I don't know, but they were pretty. And then y'all, this was a flashback. My mom had this toaster cover when I was a kid. But look, guys, they're asking $3 for it. And back in the day at Kmart, what did it say? $1.97. Goodwill is tripping, I swear. Then they had a lot of pretty bowls. I love this like burgundy red set. And they also had this 3-pack of this green. Love the green. I think we see some green at another store coming up. I loved this little mouse for $4. Looked vintage. I was trying, I'm trying not to break her. I'm like, girl, please just sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Sit down and behave. Then they had all of these cookie jars. I don't know what these are. Y'all let me know if you're familiar with this one. The tea shop. Then they had this one that said bakery. They had to have all come from the same collection, right? They were so pretty. And they did look like 90s maybe. I don't know. Then they had this one that said sugar shop. Maybe it said, you know, I can't go back and read this stuff. This little gentleman was so studious. I should have gotten him, like, such good condition, and he was so adorable. And I loved these Christmas pieces. They were so like elegant, pretty. They weren't glittery, but they had all that shine. And then look, y'all, I'm going in the clothes finally with y'all. Look at this vintage teddy bear sweater for $6. Not my vibe, but man, it was cute. Then this My Neighbor Totoro, I looked it up. It's 1988, I think the tag said, but look at this embroidered cardigan for $6. This thing looks like it's never been worn. I'm sure that's like $1 million worth something. Y'all let me know if you're a fan. I have nothing about it. Then this was giving me Thriller vibes. I'm really kicking myself for not getting this just to dress up as Thriller one year, because I know, me being a spooky girl, I have not done that. What is my life? My favorite of all time. But that was definitely giving me Thriller vibes. And then this jacket, I would have definitely gotten it, even though I don't need any, for $10. Look at the embroidery detail on that. But it was like extra small. There's no way your girl was fitting in this jacket. But I was like, man, that is so cute for somebody else. Then we've got this Jessica Simpson trench coat vibe. I think it says $15. I'm going to show you all the tag. Absolutely love this. Great condition. I don't need it, so I left it behind. And then we have a Juicy trench coat as well. Really, really good find, I think. Man, they had some good clothes today. So a bust for me. However, y'all, those coats, first off, it is 100 degrees here, okay? I don't need a coat anytime soon. I have plenty. So there was no way I was picking any up, but I wanted to, because damn, they were on point here, okay? That was the first time I went into the clothes section in the ladies department. Some of the things were on point. Some of those sweaters were on point, let's just say it. And also, like, if I needed any of those cute cookie jar, sugar jar things, they had like the whole collection. They were spread out through the entire store though, which was crazy. So make sure that you're looking, but lots of good things for the right people, just not for me. On to the next. Just letting y'all know, this is where we're going to find some finds. I still cannot believe it. So walking down the little pillow section, usually this is empty. They never have pillows on it, but today I scored, left that one behind. It was a little flat doggish, if you will, but then you're going to see me put this in the cart immediately. This dark violet purple color with the damask floral print, immediately in the cart for $2.49. Had this little picture. I thought it was really cute. Looked like it was hand painted. And then I am kicking myself for not getting this candelabra. This was so pretty. I should have gotten that. What am I thinking? This big blue vase was massive. And then we're going to see a lot of wickerware for your utensils. They had multiple of these, as you're going to see. This little salad kit, I don't know where the little utensils are for it. This little basket, I thought it was so cute. Obviously, it went in my cart, even though it looks like I'm putting it to the side and showing you guys more wicker. Then they had this is so unique, right? Like this little candle holder. That would be so interesting. I don't know. And then these teapot things, y'all, look at these. Beautiful. I wanted to get these so bad, and I probably should have. But y'all, I'm showing you, you cannot close the lid on this one. And then the other one was discolored really, really bad. But that was so my vibe. I should have got it no matter what. This little basket was looking sad. Had to show you though for the pretty like detail with the daisies. Black cup here, passed on it. And these are really popular here where we are in Louisiana, like gumbo, jambalaya bowls. We see these all the time. That's nothing new. These Christmas glasses were really pretty. I'm not getting any right now. I don't need any. And then y'all, these mason jar things that somebody DIY'd with the candlesticks, I could not. I was like, what is that doing in Goodwill? Speaking of mason jars, they had a ton. Don't buy them brand new. You can get them at the Goodwill all the time. Lots of really nice martini glasses and different stemware here today. I feel like I see it all the time, y'all. So if you're in the need for that kind of stuff, or if you are like just starting out, go get it at the thrift, all right? Because there's no need in paying the $1 million anywhere else. I'm telling you, this stuff looks brand new. They had a lot of painted glasses, as I'm showing y'all. Yes, I left this one behind, even though I'm a spooky girl. I don't need it. And then again, look how pretty this is. I should have got that for my candle plate. Oh my gosh, I'm kicking myself. This was the find, y'all, Indiana glass. I didn't even know what I had. And something else too, I'm gonna show y'all later. Had to get that. I couldn't believe it was there. This little owl number was cute. I left it behind, and then I'm showing you guys, I'm fighting for my life at the cart. We'll talk about it later. And then this coat rack, I need a coat rack so bad. There's one on Marketplace I'm trying to get, but the seller is so unresponsive. It's not even funny. If that peg would have been there, I would have gotten this one for sure. And then this Christmas plate was real glass. How pretty. I am telling y'all, this is my Goodwill. Look at this. I hit the jackpot. Let me show you what we got, man. I am so freaking stoked. There was a cart though for one item. Y'all know how I tell you guys, they bring out the carts. When they bring out the carts, it's like nobody was in the store, and then they bring out a cart and it's like everybody flocks to the cart and is like fighting over it. They had so many good pieces on it, but I wasn't able to grab them quick enough, man. Like, people are just grabbing stuff to grab it and putting it in their cart, and they wind up getting it, but they just grab it and put it in their cart just to secure it, whether they want it or not. I gotta start being like that, I guess, myself, because I'm just looking and like, oh, do I want it? And they're just like ding 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 ding, and I'm like I should have grabbed it. They had so many awesome pieces. Being that I'm filming with my phone, this might get a little rocky, so I apologize. I showed you guys this dark purple with a, like, what is this, damask kind of floral print. Obsessed. $249? Are you joking? $249 for a throw pillow. Y'all know Home Goods, this would be like 20 bucks. And I'm washing this bad boy really good, and it looks like it's brand new, like it's never been used. It has a little wear on the back, but this is definitely an all year pillow on our couch. Just had to come home for me for under $3. This a little basket. How dainty and cute is this? The girl was like, that's different. I was like, yes girl, $1.99. We got to be spray painting this and putting it in the house somewhere, and I don't know what's going in it, but it had to come home with me. This is what everybody was fighting over. The cart was filled with silver, right? I think this is silver. It's just tarnished. This is old, like W&S Blackenstone black. You can't even read it all the way. $3.99 for this guy. Look how pretty this is and how big it is. They had so many intricate bowls and a big picture. Oh my gosh, it was all so beautiful. But man, this one guy grabbed like all the cool pieces, and then this other girl came behind and grabbed the other things. Ugh. And they have this one guy I see in here every time I come. He's definitely a reseller. He picks the most intricate things, and he talks to you about like how much this stuff is selling for on eBay and all this kind of stuff. Young guy, super sweet. But I was happy to get one piece. I grabbed this immediately and put it in my cart because somebody was about to yank it out my hand. But I think that was a good find. I've been looking for some really good like silver platters and stuff to do whatever with. I don't know, but for $4, I figured I had to get it. And this was my oh my god moment piece right here. Y'all, this thing is so heavy. You can knock somebody out with this thing. It is. I did not expect picking up it was that heavy, but my sister and I looked at one at a thrift/vintage store over the weekend, a green one, or it might have been the same one. I can't remember, but it was $1 million. All right. And she was talking about how much she loved it. So I was like, I got to get it. Do I need a deviled egg holder? Hells to the no. But my other ones are boring and plain. I was like, this for $4.99 coming home with me. I'm surprised nobody grabbed this shit. Like, what? Like I said, they had plenty of them at that vintage store we were looking at, and they were all so freaking expensive for the same exact thing. I think this was the score of the day, y'all, for sure. Let's go check out our local thrift, and that'll be in for day one. My favorite thrift, this one, because of the seasonal. Look at this Casper meets Wendy. Oh my gosh, look at these little knockoff to Vans for little kids and spooky-fied. I am loving it, and y'all, I almost died. Look at these Sally boots from Nightmare Before Christmas. I could not find a price on them for y'all, but that was something else. Then I saw these adorable two-piece for $5 little turkey sets. I'm not big on decorating for Thanksgiving. I know my sister is, and I probably should have picked those up for her. They were really nice. I did like this pumpkin brass like candle holder thing, and then they had this little brass rose gold looking plate for $3 underneath that looked vintage. Y'all, does anybody else get creeped out by this Raggedy Ann doll, or is that just me? I thought that was creepy as hell, and I'm a spooky bee. I love these little candle holders, and also these little unicorn bells for $2 were really pretty. They looked porcelain. And then we had a little picture frame moment. Those were nice. This teacup set, I think it says what, $20, $25. Look how nice this is. Definitely vintage. Love the floral pattern on it. For somebody that collects, that would have been beautiful. Y'all remember the birds from Goodwill last week, the black and the white ones? Look, they have the green here. These are nice though. The other ones look beat up. Then we've got a like cowboy ranch dinnerware set for $25. That was really nice. Love these plates. Love the brown on them. Y'all know about the brown, black. I loved this green big mixing bowl for $8. Really heavy duty. Then they had like this salad kit, whatever it's called, like the wood. I have one of these for $20. That's not bad. Then they had these little glass bowls, really nice. And then these little end tables, these side tables for $120 for the set were so pretty. This thrift store is the seasonal jackpot thrift store. Old school pumpkin buckets. They were 50 cents each. It says Target on it. I don't see a date, but you can tell they're older. Have y'all seen everybody doing the pumpkin bucket trees with the Walmart? They're $2 a piece at Walmart right now, but they're a throwback to vintage 90s buckets. That's what I'm going for. And when I saw these, I got every one that they had. So I got 2 of these. And then they also had these cute little guys that are really bright. Family Dollar back in the day for $1. I paid 50 cents for these guys. How cute are they? And then I scored on physical media. I'm all about physical media. You know, we've got all the streaming things, but I'm here for the physical. I could not believe this. This was a find. Special edition Nightmare Before Christmas DVD. Are you joking? $1. And I checked, everything's in there. I got like almost every DVD they had. They had them all taken and put in the front with the other seasonal stuff. They haven't had that. I'm telling you guys, this place is a jackpot for the seasonal stuff. I cannot wait for the Christmas finds. Love, obsessed. And they also had Coraline, which I know I hate to admit this. We've never watched Coraline, so now we've got it for $1. And then had to get Corpse Bride, which I've seen snippets, but we've never sat down and watched it either. So I thought these would be good for movie nights for $1. Like, look, I've got the whole freaking Tim Burton collection right here for $3. I mean, you cannot go wrong. Onwards to Friday, which is usually our best day. Hopefully I'll have my camera back with the car. Don't forget, girl. And we can get some more finds. But man, Thursday seems to be better than Wednesday. I was going on Wednesdays, but I skipped the past 2 weeks. So I think Thursday and Friday might be my days where I'm at locally.
Not day 2, still day 1, but wanted to show you guys my Facebook Marketplace little score that I got. So I told you on the last Thrifting Thursdays that I'm looking for plates or decorative pieces to go on my plate wall, but I also want to do like a wall, intricate wall in my master bathroom is what I'm thinking. I think these would be pretty in the master bathroom. Now these are just some old Hobby Lobby plates, nothing vintage really or special, but they are older from Hobby Lobby and I thought they were pretty. I love the color of this one and I'm just really digging like birds with floral lately. I don't know what it is, but I got both of these for $8 and they're significant size and I thought that was a pretty good price. So happy with that little Facebook Marketplace find.
Welcome to day 2 of thrifting. We are here on a Friday. We've had good luck on a Friday. We just pulled up to the Bougie Goodwill. Let's see if we got anything different from yesterday.
Bougie Goodwill day 2. Do we need a corn on the cob wall piece for fall? If you do, Goodwill's got you. I thought that was weird. We've got a wall clock. This one was really nice. I'm kind of looking for one that looks vintage, that's small. I haven't found one yet, but I'm keeping my eye out. They had this different, it all goes together. And I hate how Goodwill makes you pay like for individual prices for some of these things that are a set. I feel like that's kind of a knockoff, a scam. This dinnerware set was nice, heavy duty, 1,000,000 plates. Then they had like this melamine Coca-Cola plate set. If you're a collector, I thought that was cute. And then I loved this little knockoff to like the fake like gems on the side, bowl and plate set. And like how adorable is this blue and yellow floral plate set? I love that. I don't know this brand, but it looked old to me. I was like, ooh, I gotta show my friends. This wine wicker basket thing, look how nice this is. I could not find a price on it to save my life. I'm probably figuring they probably wanted like $10. That usually is the norm with stuff like that at Goodwill. Speaking of $10, this phone, I'm looking for a really cool vintage like goth looking phone. They're out there, but I'm looking. This Barbie neon sign I thought was adorable for girls that are a fan. I mean, those kind of things go for a lot. Speaking of, look at this. Hellfire Club, where are my Stranger fans at? Because you know I got this. We don't even need to talk about it. This lamp, I almost died. Look at the hand painting detail on it. You can tell it is super old for $10. I was looking at the brand and stuff after the fact, and you're gonna see I'm like debating on getting it. I didn't, y'all. I'm kicking myself. Look at this bird lamp though. I'm telling you, this is a store for the lamps. They are on point. It's like every lamp is $10, but these two right here, oh my gosh, so nice. Here's the other selection that they have. Every day I go, it's different.
Y'all know my nerd Stranger Things heart could not leave there without this. I mean, come on. Do I know if it works? No, but for $3, I could not leave this behind. I'm a huge fan of Eddie from the show. If you are aware, I have a tattoo dedicated to him. I plan on getting another one if there's not something else significant in season 5, okay? I am obsessed with Stranger Things, if you are new or did not know. So I had to get this. It's like a nightlight, you know, those little light up things. These things go for a lot of money. I definitely had to get it. I'm gonna put it in my office probably, and if Waylon says he wants it, I'll give it to my baby, but had to get that for $3. That hand-painted lamp, y'all, I debated getting that, but I'm like, it's not the full color aesthetic, but the hand painting on it was absolutely beautiful. The shade was exquisite shape for $10, and you could tell it was old for the brand and stuff. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, this is so pretty. They had, their lamps are, I will say, this store, even though it's not the best for most things, I find a hidden treasure every once in a while. And their lamp selection is always on point and changes every time I come. On to my score of a Goodwill. Let's manifest good vibes from yesterday rolled into today. I'm still on a high from yesterday, y'all, for sure.
Manifesting good vibes for day 2 at the jackpot store. However, not that much luck. I did love the print on this cup, but for $8 for a used cup, like Goodwill, what are we thinking? These coasters, love them. Left them behind, not really my vibe, but for somebody else. And love this bowl with the raised detail on it. It's probably something worth a lot of money, and I left it behind. You know, I know nothing. This cup, you know, I got that. This guitar, look how great condition this is. I mean, not like a super name brand, I don't think, but that would have been so cute for a kid or a collector. Like, what? Goodwill, just laying around. They had a couple of jean jackets I'm going to show you. This one was really cute, and then they had this army green number for $10 I liked as well, but again, we don't need any jackets.
They can't all be epic days like yesterday. Those come ever so often, you guys know. But I'm happy with my little finds I got in there today. Starting off strong with this purple number little glass. Y'all know, if you've been around, I am replacing all of our glassware. I have mostly plastic. We're replacing that with mismatch colored drinkware, and I thought this was perfect. I thought it was perfect for a milk glass. You know, we're in our milk and cookies era, and this is perfect. I loved the color. I was like immediately in the cart, had to have that. If they had a bigger they only had one. There was no sisters, okay, don't worry. But if they had a bigger one, I definitely would have snagged it. And then this thing is 100 pounds. I don't know, but it's so heavy. You get your workout gains while you're drinking whatever you have in here, your beverage. $1.99 for this guy as well. I love the raised detail on the glass. I love the blue color, the little dots, the little lines, everything about it. Absolutely love. Great drinking glass. But when I picked it up and I felt how heavy it was, I was like, yes, please. So I got my little collection going for our drinkware. Absolutely love it. Let's go to our local thrift and see if they put anything new out. Usually they don't. It usually gets good, like you guys saw yesterday, because it had been about a week since I went. But nonetheless, we're going to check for sure. And that'll be our wrap for day 2. Now, every week I feel like is different. Thursday is a sweet spot. Friday is a sweet spot. It just depends on what's out when you go and what you're actually looking for, if it's going to be a good day or not. They had a ton of stuff in there still. Way better Thursday and Friday than Monday. When I went Monday in here this week, it was dead. Shelves were bare. So it looks to me like they probably get a lot of donations maybe over the weekend. Monday, it's the same staff I see in both of these stores, not a lot. So I'm sure it takes them the entire week. By Thursday, they've got the crap out that's accumulated from drop off. I also think that it takes them a long, y'all let me know down below if you're experts, because I'm definitely not. I feel like it takes them a long time to cull through everything that they get and put it out. So what's going out on the shelves isn't something that was just donated. Does that make sense? Why do I know this? Because I know I've donated stuff here and it's just now on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a while since I donated that stuff, since I have seen it in here. I'm like, man, they just now putting that out, So that's my thought process on that. Y'all let me know down below what you think about when things get dropped off and when it actually goes out. I will say I dropped off some bar stools. They were in rough shape, or I would have sold them on Facebook Marketplace. So let me tell you, somebody snagged them for a good price. I'm like, man, if I would have known I was going to get that, I would have freaking sold them on Marketplace. But I dropped those off. I went in the shop. They put them out immediately. So I guess furniture and stuff like that, they probably do, especially if they don't have to do anything with it. But the other stuff, I feel like it all sits for a long time. Y'all let me know.
The local thrift. Look at this really nice chip and dip, like crystal platter. I thought this was nice. And next to it, they had a big, gigantic platter. I should have got that for my candle thing. Y'all, I'm slacking. This blue, it had holes in it, slants in it. Y'all tell me what this is for. I thought this was beautiful, but I didn't know what it was for. Again, I need info. For my rooster girlies, that girl behind was like, girl, what are you doing? I was like, I'm filming, girl, filming the roosters for my peeps. A vegetable dip bowl for $5, again, with the recipes on it. That's all the rage for a lot. This little canister, maybe cookie jar was different. The lemons for my lemon girls. Had to show y'all the bowls with the wood on them. Thought those were nice. I love how we have different things the next day. Y'all, this castle, $8. We could have put some candles underneath there and lit this bad boy up. I don't know what it was originally for, but I loved it, but I left it behind. Then we have these bird plates. They were really nice, especially after I showed y'all the ones we got off of Marketplace, but I did not get them. These chairs, are we dying over these chairs? The black with like the little heart accents on them. No prices, but those were adorable. And then we had a little Amber Moment dishware piece that I love.
Okay, scoop today. We got another little bucket for 50 cents. They had one more today. This one's so cute, and you can tell it's definitely worn and has some love, but I have my lights coming. I will show you guys maybe in a short, a lot of y'all said y'all wanted to see the bread box makeover in like a little short video versus a dedicated long video, and I'm here for that. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing and show you guys how I do the little tree lights with this. So that's all I got. However, there is a girl in here. She is everybody in here is so sweet. I love this store so much. And I had talked to her before, but she's not always in here. She's in here today. I think she works Fridays. And she was so sweet with giving me all these compliments. I'm like, girl, stop. But there's another guy in here. He's amazing as well, but he just gets people in and out of here. And she's like, has Ivan given you a punch card? And I said, a punch card? She said, yeah, for every $10 you get a punch. And then once you're done with your punches, you'll get 20% off your entire order. I'm like, excuse me, excuse? She said, yeah, girl, I know you've spent I spent 50 cents today. So you have to spend $10 to get a punch. She said, I know you've spent more than $10 in here over time. She's like, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a punch today. And she's like, yeah, don't forget that. That's gonna be a score. I'm like, that's gonna be a score for a day where there's like lots of things or like a higher price item in there that I really want. So this is going to be awesome. Excited for that. But they had some cute stuff in there today. I told her as well that I need to take a day to just tackle their clothes. It looks like a boutique in there. It does not look like a thrift store as far as their clothes section. And that's what most people come, it's so packed in there. Everybody's in there for the clothes, not for the other things. Their clothes are on point. They style things on mannequins there. I was looking at some of the jewelry. It is so pretty. So I need to take a day to just tackle all that, but that'll take forever because there's like a ish ton of clothes in there. So that is gonna do it for day 2, and that's gonna do it for this Thrifting Thursday, Thrifties. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope these videos are bringing you some joy, inspiring you to go out and thrift, shop secondhand, shop your local like vintage stores, all the things, and try to do our best with not buying new everything. You know, sometimes we can't avoid it, but if we can help make some of this stuff not go into a landfill, I think we're doing our part in repurposing and recycling it. Subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you. Y'all let me know down below. I asked this last week, and I love the responses that I got for people that answered. Y'all write down in the comments down below what like amazing score you have found, because everybody's wish list is different. Like somebody might go in and totally not even look at something that you would walk in and you would dive for. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So y'all let me know down below what you have scored that has been an amazing find for your thrifting finds. And until next week, we'll see you then. Bye y'all.